Hey, Rafael here today, and this is the last video for the Pong series teaching you how to create the simple game Pong in Xcode. So to summarize things up, we have let me stop there. To summarize things up, we have successfully made our player to move around the screen and the ball to move around as well, and then we've also coded the computer to fight against us. So demonstrate, let me bring up the iOS simulator right now. Let me make this clear. Okay, play game. So here we can clearly move our player, and as you can see, the ball is moving around along with me. Okay, now what we're going to be doing now is designing the game over screen. So that is very quickly, it's very easy to do. So let's head over and let's continue. So go over to our view controller.h, which is this file over here, which is our header file. And we're gonna create a new label. So do IB outlet UI label asterisk, and this will say game over label. Head over to our main storyboard, because right now what we want to do is we want to show the actual game over. So if if we go game over, so let me see how much lives we have left. I think it was like around 5 lives or something like that. Let me see if I can find it first. Alright, so here, if game score equals 5, it is game over. So now, when the score hits 5, that means it will be game over. So what we want to do is we don't want this screen to happen. So we want to show a game over screen instead of the game just simply freezing like this. So that's what we want. So basically, if the computer scores 5 points, that's when it's game over for you. And let's go over to our main storyboard again, and let's drag in a label. This label is going to be colored as white so that we can see it in the black background. And this one will say game over. Again, this is simply a tutorial on how to make Pong. If you want to submit this to the App Store, I suggest you make this look a lot more appealing, but that's not my priority for this video, since all I'm teaching you to do is how to create the actual game itself. So forgive me if this looks unprofessional, but it's just simply a tutorial video. So we want this to say game over, and then we want a back button. So go back, drag in a UI button, which is this over here, and we're gonna next set the button to back. Or actually no, let's do retry. I think retry will be a better one, yeah. And to make this easier to press, let's censor that, and let's make the text bigger. Okay, now we want to do control, click, and drag and click modal. What we want to do is when we press this button, it will take us straight back here, and we can play the game and restart everything. So control, click, or drag, that's how you want to link it up. Or you can also right click if you wish. I'd suggest control click because that's the default in the Mac. But yeah, so go to the top, so it's highlighted blue, so click this. So the main storyboard is highlighted as blue. Head over to the connection inspector, and game over label, drag it straight to the game over label, which is over here. We're gonna also declare another button, so do IB outlet UI button asterisk retry button. Back to our main storyboard, and we're gonna click this again, so it's blue, and this time find our retry button, which is in our connection inspector, the very 6th tab, the arrow, and drag it to the retry. So now what we can do is head over to our view controller.m, go to our view did load and do retry button.hidden equals yes, game over label.hidden equals yes. Now we're gonna copy and paste this and head over to our what's it called, game over, and this will say retry button equals no, game over label.hidden equals no. And we want to hide the rest of our players. So we call those players as player.center. So we're going to do player.hidden equals yes. The computer.hidden equals yes. Now the computer is the opponent that we are fighting. So it's this guy over here is the computer. As you see in referencing outlets, it actually says computer there. Now we also want to hide the ball, which is ball, and then the computer score label. So go over there and do computer score label dot hidden equals yes, and then the ball dot hidden equals yes. So if you now we only want the score of our player to show and our player, but that's it. So let's build and run and let's see how it goes. All right, so wait for it to build. It's still building. This is the original update. There we go. So build succeeded. It's installing the updated version into our iOS simulator. Okay, click on play game. And now, if we tap to start, let's intentionally lose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there we go. So now, all that will show is our score in the very bottom left corner, and then we can go back to retry and play again. So yeah, that is Pong all set up. So if you have finished setting this up, you have just finished creating Pong. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for sticking out throughout the series. Hit like, hit subscribe if this helped you out, and I will see you guys in the next programming tutorial. Peace out.